For me, it was not a problem at all, because I think people know me. I don't have that kind of egos, and I think till today I don't know what I am, what I have done. I don't keep in carrying those things, what people seen on me and what I got as well in the past. So I always believe in that. Every day is a day for you to prove, and to getting better. So for me, it was not a really, something that is, I can say that it was really a challenge, for me to come in from 80K to young champs. And what Peter Herbers also told me, that is going to be something that you also are looking for, because in those days I also want to see development. I want to see really seeing that kids are really going to the right direction, into the right way. And for me, it was not a big deal, frankly speaking, to moving from 80K to a pro level, to coming to a grassroots level. I just feel, it's a new journey, it's a new opportunity for you to, to share, what you had been, where you had been, things what you carry with you. And I think that's what's the only thing comes to my mind during that time. My start in the academy was really good, because I was under Mark Vassen, the head coach he was the head coach of the academy in that time. I think my start was really easy. When I'm looking back, I have seen someone that's really looking after me, He's really looking after me, because I didn't have that much of experience, especially with kids, how to, guiding the kids, how taking them to, I didn't have that much of experience. But what I feel what stand out was the friendship, the way really he embraced me, the way he trusts me, the way, he carried me. And I think that was, it's making my way easy. I think the start is always, the first steps are really very important. And Mark had really he carried me. I didn't have to walk, he had to carry me to his shoulders and all that. He used to taking care of everything, training sessions, the whole system, the whole process that was there behind. He was taking care of it, training sessions, everything. I was just someone to really in the beginning, just to accompany him, to be with him there, just to be, someone that was there with him. And I feel also, as it was his first year, so I think he needs, I don't know, things had put us together, things had put us together over there, where I feel also he needs someone that already understand the culture, understand the country. That was me. And also for me, it was good to get someone that with that knowledge, with that experience also. So it was a vice versa, I feel. I think that's why things working together, especially in the beginning. We start something new, kids are coming, that responsibility was there, where you had to carry. And I feel we had really, Peter Herbers had formed a really good team to start in this project, I feel. I had been through the whole process, so also through these 10 years, of course, I saw how really when things started and where we are today. At the beginning, we had just 24 boys. We had Mark as head coach, assistant, a physio, and a Jiggy that was a coach and looking after, usually to support the keepers. So today we are more than 20, coaches and staffs together. That you're already able to see the importance of, young clubs giving to the development of players. So we are more than 20, in total we're around 24 staffs, coaches and staffs, 33 staffs. So it's already showing, from when we started and where we are now. So the importance we're giving for development of kids. There's a huge development from the start to now, from 24. Today we're having more than 90 kids over here. 5 age groups are over there. A lot of staffs, a lot of support for the players, for the boys. And I feel today, I do believe that we are definitely one of the best academies in this country. See, during this time I was able to see everything. I had been with all from 14s, 15s, 16s. I haven't been with 17s and 18s, but most of them also had, had passing through me. I had been with 15s, 16s. Now, I think 15s is the age where I like to work with. It's still that innocent thing from them, and is really able to, to understand and where they are and where they need to be. And I really like in the age of 15s. I think 16 is they're just moving a little bit more towards adulthood, and where they start already, showing some personalities, and it's quite tough. I work with them for 2 years, but 15 is where I really like and enjoy to work with. I think they're still having, that thing of a child, and I think they're more open, to accepting things, and I think they're seeing a coach also as well, more as a reference, to reaching. They don't know where they, of course, they're having their own goals and all that, but still it's not clear for them. I feel that is where the coach, has that play that, they're seeing him as an important one to helping them to reaching where they want. And for me, I think that's the age that definitely is a really good age to work in with, 15s. I haven't worked yet with 18s or 19s as well, so I didn't have that experience. So we had been suffered a lot, because we are honest in what we are doing in this academy, and we had been suffered a lot along of the years. Things, being participating in tournaments, being participating in leagues, and we always having that disadvantage when it comes to to performance, when coming to playing games and participating in leagues, tournaments and all that. So we're always going with that disadvantage. So it's painful. It's really hurt us very, bad. It's not because for us coach, but as we have been working with kids, and how much they put into it, the much of effort they put to it, the much of work they put into it. Sometimes you're moving, you're going to tournaments and leagues, and when you see things, you can see that the differences sometimes of height, physical, age, and that is, you really like, it's something that's really still bothering us. But see, so far we can do nothing about that, and I think what we can do is just preparing our boys. We don't know still what we're going to face over there, still with those tests that happen, but still we're able to see that some differences are there. So we don't know what they're going to face over there. So I think for us as a coach, as a team as well of young champs, they just have to prepare our boys for the worst scenario. That Yaga is going to be really tough, will be difficult. We have to prepare them mentally for the things what they're going to face over there. I think this is the only thing what you can do. Helping them also to believe in their qualities, to believe in what they are good at, and I think they are there to proving that. They're not there to proving. They have to win to prove in themselves. They're there to proving that they having that quality, and they believe in those qualities also. This is the only thing I think young champs has to look into, to really to showing to India, and to show that we're having the best players. That although maybe we don't having the best players, but we can hope to us having the best players. I think the best team, that's very important as well, because showing that we're having the best team, it shows a lot of things. It's not talking about only performance, but I think it's showing how we are as academy as well. So I think that's very important for us, always to give in that message. See, Yashubenda had been with me in the beginning, then he just got graduated, moving to other places, playing football. Unfortunately, he was not able to carry on, to continue his career due to injuries, to 2 ACLs what he had. Then at the academy, I decided to take him back, to be a coach at the young champs, because they believe that you are able to, I feel able to share it. I think this had meaning to it. He was able at least to players to look to him and see him as a reference. I feel for me, working with Ashwin has been really good. I think it's really helped me as a coach, even because, I have some convictions as a coach, as I have been as a player as well. And he's a guy that's always supporting me. He's saying, yeah, it's good, but also I think he's able to bring another side of things also. He also, as he had been a player also, he is able to give me also some more ideas, more things where we can working out. So for me, it's been I've really been fortunate to be working with Yashubenda this year, because we have been really a team. It's really a role of coach, assistant. I don't have him as assistant. I have just him as a friend of mine, over there, understanding that both of us were having responsibilities. So in that way, there is development of kids are there, but also our development also is there. I think that is, the good thing to be working with Yashubenda. And I think to having Yashubenda in the academy as well, I think it's really, very beneficial for the academy, for everyone. So in 10 years, you're going through a lot of things, a lot of experiences. For me, this academy also, I'm really fortunate to be working with, Reliance, and where they're able to provide us, different experiences, different moments. And through them, I went through a lot of things. I went through Super Cup. That's something where I heard about before, but I was able to, to be part of that. Some of 1 or 2 editions of that, of Super Cup. Apart from that, a lot of international trips as well to UK. Something that we always looking, in TV. But I understand also that the value of it, for you to be inside of those premises and all that is not easy. And I got this experience to be in Arsenal, to be in Chelsea, to be in Leicester, the football centers. So this we had been in Japan as well, in some of the international trips as well. I think our boys had been in Spain. I haven't been there, but I had been in England, Japan, Malaysian. So many experiences like what we had. And as I said, also we were able to move a bit around India as well, to different parts, to Bangalore, participate in different tournaments. I think this is the things that having this kind of experiences, and I think, as I remember it, so it shows that, all those opportunities, that had been memorable for me, had been important for me. And definitely, I always carry something from every experience what I had in the past in this academy. That was really fantastic. I don't think, as I said, I'm really fortunate to be part of, of Reliance team and having these opportunities to experience in this kind of opportunities. See, I'll continue to be the same. So wherever I go, I'll be carrying also some people who try, and I still keep in doing my thing as well. Like, I think it's always one of my things is not always thinking about myself. I think I always was a team player. I always try to think on others, and I just want to continue that, just about bringing people together, bringing teams together, bringing coaches together, and bringing players together. I just feel that's not about me, and I understand that since I came to India. I think that's why I feel I play important role into it, and until I think I be in India, wherever, if I don't be in India, wherever I go, I still want to do my, for me, my job, still I want to do my, I don't know how I can define that. See, I think we had reaching somewhere because we're having now more than 33 staffs, so we don't have to grow anymore. You don't need to have more stuffs, yeah, to showing that, we are, better than others, or as good than others. But I feel now it's all about the players. It's just about, I just want to see really more and more players coming from young champs and shining, in ICL, shining in Indian football, shining in ICL. And why not? Maybe one day to have a player coming from young champs shining maybe in a Premier League, in La Liga. That could be really a dream, where I could looking back and say, wow, I was part of, that academy. I was part of, I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud to see that work, those 10 years, the work what we have done over there. We're able to see now a player in, in Premier League or La Liga, or whatever, in Asia and in the big club as well. And I think I feel that is what is about, be big. I think the process, what we had to feel, what we had to do, I think the academy have done. I think now is just about, believe, I think, in the process, and still keeping working hard, still be confident about what we are doing. I think what the academy is doing, and just wait, for one day, maybe one of those opportunities, maybe to see one of our players. Definitely they're going to come into ICL, they're going there, but maybe to see one of players, maybe when they shine in international field.